Play, the brand new Netflix film that's coming out next week. I got to see this movie a week early, mainly because it's playing in theaters nearby. So I was like, okay, a Netflix movie. I think there's like 20 Netflix movies that is coming out in the next few months. At least a good chunk of them. So I might just be like, here you go, guys. Here's what I thought of a Netflix movie before it comes out on Netflix. But anyway, so Fair Play comes out next week on the streaming service. But Fair Play is meant to be a erotic thriller. You know what I mean? It's meant to make you feel on the edge of your seat, but at the same time make you feel hot and heavy and be like, whew, this is getting a bit toasty. This is who put the stove on? Whew, jeez. Who put the heater on? Turn off the heater. Whew, someone put the fireplace on. Films like Gone Girl. I mean, Gone Girl's a little bit more messed up than that, but it's like, it fits in the genre. Basic Instincts and Body Elephants. Body Elephants, that's a weird one. Definitely when it comes to the sex stuff. Anyway, but the weird thing about those films is they all kind of fit inside the crime genre. I mean, Basic Instincts, for example, is, Sharon Stone's character is killing guys while having sex with them. I mean, so at the end of the day, it's like, it's a murder mystery. It's, detectives trying to figure out who is killing these guys. But it's, and you have a reason and a plot device to have, 5 sex scenes in a span of 2 hours and make it all warm and hot and heavy and all that kind of stuff. You can, there's a way to do it. Same thing with Body Elephants. Body Elephants is a weird one because as I try to remember the plot of it, it's Adona's character is arrested for manslaughter for having sex with a very elderly man who had a heart attack while they're having sex. And this movie is a bit weird because it's like, this is the one that has candle wax, dripping on people. This is the one that has people, sitting on glass and find that a big, pain is the turn on, you know what I mean? I was like, why you want to have glass? That's just going to make your back bleed. Why you want to lay on glass? That's not sexy. That's not hot. That's just painful. But anyway, but the thing is about that is, once again, it fits inside the crime genre, right? A murder mystery, it's a mystery, where's Amazing Rose? Where's Rose? Where's Rose? Where is she? She's, where is Amazing Amy? Where is she? And find out she's alive, right? You have all those weird scenes. But with this film, they're trying to go for the more jealous spouse route of a thriller. And the problem of that is it isn't that well thrilling. You got two things here you need to do. You need to make it erotic, to make us go, whew, who put the stove on? And make it thrilling. Make us go, oh my god, what's going to happen next? Oh no, they're doing this, oh my god. Even the Stalker movies. I'm thinking a session with Idris Elba and Beyonce, in those type of films where the hottest, the person who doesn't understand the word no, and they're trying their hardest to the assistant who the secretary who has a thing for the boss and the boss is not interested and all that stuff. Those type of films. There's still that level of intrigue and interest towards it, and still a little bit of whyism going on there. The thing about this movie is it's not that interesting. It's basically a jealous spouse saying, fuck you, man, I should deserve this job. Because the story is about, you got this lovely couple, Emily and Luke, and they are secretly in a relationship because they live in the same, they live together and they work at the same place, but people are not allowed to have relationships in the workplace where they're which is the stock market, and they are and during the first few minutes of the episode of the movie, they get married. They get engaged at least, and everything's going well. Everything's going fine. Everything's going super dandy. But there is a call from the boss, and Emily gets and there's a rumor of a promotion. And everybody's Emily and Luke are thinking Luke, you're going to get it. We believe the rumor is that you're going to get the job. Turns out it's Emily, and at the beginning Luke's like, oh, that's cool, babe, that's great, that's awesome, great, congratulations, okay, kiss on the head, all that kind of stuff. But out through the movie, he's getting jealouser and jealous 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 to the point of being psychotic. And the problem is, like, when it's just him being a dick, or him just being health books that's saying how to control your life back, how to win people back your trust, how to do this and how to do that, when he's taking notes from some life health book, and Luke is just saying, oh, it's fine, it's great. Are you sure that your boss didn't, take advantage of you each other? No, because he asks us that a couple of times, and she's like, no. Emily's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. He just offered me a job, and I said yes. Simple. But the thing is, he's not buying it. He's not thinking that. So he's just going like, well, clearly, I don't really care about you. They just think you're eye candy, or they think, you're just you're just a free hooker. That's a quote. You're sleeping. Are you sleeping around with them? Like, are you sleeping to the top? Like, what's going on? Clearly, it's not just you. They think you're the best of the job. There has to be something else, because I deserve the job. I should own it. And that's essentially what the whole movie is. And the thing is, it doesn't get interesting until like the last 35 minutes of the movie, when you have the big argument scene, and when things escalate, because everything kind of goes south-po a little bit. But the moment they have the big argument, that's when things get intriguing. That's when things get interesting. That's when you're like, where have you been for all this time, right? Because here's the thing. That's when the thriller side of things come along. And also, if you're thinking, well, it's not much of a thriller, but I guess there's a little bit of how much of wokeism is there. Not much. A lot of cut to blacks. A lot of, kicking the door, and then, people, couples in bed. Don't expect a lot of hot and heady sex. There isn't. Seriously, there isn't. I mean, you got Emily who gets in the mood, when she gets drunk, and it's very awake with words. Because Emily does, there's a couple of times where both characters are like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. Or like, and she, or Emily goes very graphic of like what she wants Luke to do with him, like going, like, I want you to go down on me, I'm trying to keep it PG, yeah. I'm trying to keep it a little bit PG what they say. But, it's, but the thing is, it's not, none of it's that ironic when you're just cutting to the black, cut to them, entering into bed, and now they're in bed. Sleeping. As in normal sleeping, not sleeping as sex sleeping. It's just, again, what you're trying to do, you're trying to do the office romance. You're trying to do the office, a romance going south. And here's the thing, the mother character, yeah, I get it. The mother, if I was Emily, I would go a little bit bonkers, because, they're trying to keep their engaged a secret, and Emily's mom, is like, hey, I got you a engagement party, and she's like, what the fuck, man, what are you doing? And the problem is, the moment she says, I didn't ask for this, or, why can't you just do this? And she, and But yeah, the mom is like, "You ungrateful little guy. You know how it would be like. My mom would never done this or this." And you know, probably be like, "Hey, you're ungrateful. What all that kind of stuff." But the thing is, like, seriously, there was a person walking out, and then because I could see, like, understand why, because you're thinking nothing really is happening. It's just it's like marking Jumbo, and it's I, you know, I mean, the last 35 minutes, quite good. Everything else, you're like, okay, it's fine. That's the best way to describe it. It's fine. It's not horrible, but it's fine. You know, just gotta put some, just gotta put some remind you of some posters here. You know, if you want to watch some erotic stuff, but it's not porn. I think that might be the problem is. But again, they're trying to change the genre up. They're trying to shape things up and all that kind of thing. And, you know, it might be that might be the case. But it's just, it doesn't work with the film when you're trying to be erotic and you're not that erotic, and you're trying to be a thriller and you're not that much of a thriller until the last 35 minutes of the movie. So, yeah. If you have seen the movie already, or you're waiting till October 6th, comment below where you thought of the film, and like, comment, subscribe, and do all that stuff.